to America again.
That's right, baby. Sorry I got in a little late, guys. I just got in from work.
And any federal bureaucrat who resists this change will be removed from office immediately. Because we are draining the swamp. It's very simple. And the days of rule by unelected bureaucrats are over.
That's what's up, man. These people are so butthurt, guys. It's ridiculous. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the live. We reacted to Donald Trump
plan to deliver the greatest economy in history is for this Congress to pass tax cuts for everybody. They're in there. They're waiting for you to vote.
That's right.
And I'm sure that the people on my right, I don't mean the Republican right, but my right here, I'm sure you're going to vote for those tax cuts, because otherwise I don't believe the people will ever vote you into office. So I'm doing you a big favor by telling you that. But I know this group is going to be voting for the tax.
Yeah. Hello, guys. Hello. We're getting up in there. Democrats ain't making no noise up in there, man. Perfect.
Thank you. It's a very big part of our plan. We had tremendous success in our first term with it. A very big part of our plan. We're seeking permanent income tax cuts all across the board. And to get urgently needed relief to Americans hit especially hard by inflation.
So I know I'm late, but I've been watching.
No tax on tips, no tax on overtime,
That's what I'm
and
talking
no
about,
tax
man.
on Social Security benefits for our great seniors.
That's what I'm talking about. It's going to take it's not a long time, but I know it's going to take like a few months for all of this to get. What does that say?
And I also
be quiet, lady.
Want to make interest payments on car loans tax deductible, but only if the car is made in America.
Yes. Yeah, no lithium battery crap that only comes from China. Yes, sir.
And by the way, we're going to have growth in the auto industry like nobody's ever seen. Plants are opening up all over the place. Deals are being made. Never seen. That's a combination of the election win and tariffs. It's a beautiful word, isn't it?
Tariffs is
that,
working,
along with
guys.
Our other policies will
I know y'all saying Justin
allow our
earlier.
auto industry to absolutely boom. It's going to boom. Spoke to the majors today, all three, the top people, and they're so excited. In fact, already numerous car companies have announced that they will be building massive automobile plants in America, with Honda just announcing a new plant in Indiana, one of the largest anywhere in the world.
That's right.
And this has taken place since our great victory on November 5th, a date which will hopefully go down as one of the most important in the history of our country.
Absolutely. He was complaining about burden.
In addition, as part of our tax cuts, we want to cut taxes on domestic production and all manufacturing. And just as we did before, we will provide 100% expensing. It will be retroactive to January 20th, 2025. And it was one of the main reasons why our tax cuts were so successful in our first term, giving us the most successful economy in the history of our country. First term. We had a great first term.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, he
if you don't make your product in America, however, under the Trump administration,
he still feels like he has an opinion,
and in some cases, a rather large one. Other countries have used tariffs against us for decades, and now it's our turn to start using them against those other countries. On average, the European Union, China, Brazil, India,
get those likes up too,
Mexico,
guys.
and Canada. Have you heard of them?
If you're new coming in,
and countless other nations charge us tremendously higher tariffs than we charge them. It's very unfair. India charges us auto tariffs higher than 100%. China's average tariff on our products is twice what we charge them. And South Korea's average tariff is 4 times higher. Think of that, 4 times higher. And we give so much help militarily and in so many other ways to South Korea. But that's what happens. This is happening by friend and foe. This system is not fair to the United States and never was. And so on April 2nd, I wanted to make it April 1st, but I didn't want to be accused of April Fool's Day.
Oh, snap! So like, here we go.
That's just one day, which cost us a lot of money. But we're going to do it in April. I'm a very superstitious person. April 2nd, reciprocal tariffs kick in. And whatever they tariff us, other countries, we will tariff them. That's reciprocal, back and forth. Whatever they tax us,
we will tax them. Bankrupt those countries. Look, we bankrupt.
If they do
non-monetary $37 trillion in debt
to keep us out of their market, then we will do non-monetary barriers to keep them out of our market. There's a lot of that, too. They don't even allow us in their market. We will take in trillions and trillions of dollars and create jobs like we have never seen before. I did it with China and I did it with others, and the Biden administration couldn't do anything about it because there was so much money they couldn't do anything about it. We have been ripped off for decades by nearly every country on earth, and we will not let that happen any longer.
I think I should put more videos like this. This reaction
Much has been said over the last 3 months about Mexico and Canada, but we have very large deficits with both of them. But even more importantly, they've allowed fentanyl to come into our country.
That's right.
Levels never seen before, killing hundreds of thousands of our citizens and many very young, beautiful people, destroying families. Nobody's ever seen anything like that. They are, in effect, receiving subsidies of hundreds of billions of dollars. We pay subsidies to Canada and to Mexico of hundreds of billions of dollars, and the United States will not be doing that any longer. We're not going to do it any longer.
You're not putting up with that crap no more, man. You're not doing it.
Thanks to our America First policies we're putting into place, we have had $1.7 trillion of new investment in America in just the past few weeks. The combination of the election and our economic policies that people of SoftBank, one of the most brilliant anywhere in the world, announced a $200 billion investment. OpenAI and Oracle, Larry Ellison, announced $500 billion investment, which they wouldn't have done if Kamala had won. Apple announced $500 billion investment. Tim Cook called me. He said, I cannot spend it fast enough. It's going to be much higher than that, I believe. They'll be building their plants here instead of in China. And just yesterday, Taiwan Semiconductor, the biggest in the world, most powerful in the world, has a tremendous amount, 97% of the market, announced a $165 billion investment to build the most powerful chips on earth right here in the USA.
There we go, man. Made in the U.S. That's what I'm talking about. We ain't got to keep on depending on China for everything. God.
And we're not giving them any money. Your CHIPS Act is a horrible, horrible thing. We give hundreds of billions of dollars, and it doesn't mean a thing. They take our money and they don't spend it. All that meant to them, we're giving them no money. All that was important to them was they didn't want to pay the tariffs, so they came and they're building, and many other companies are coming. We don't have to give them money. We just want to protect our businesses and our people, and they will come because they won't have to pay tariffs if they build in America. So it's very amazing. You should get rid of the CHIP Act, and whatever's left over, Mr. Speaker, you should use it to reduce debt or any other reason you want to.
There you go, man. Shout out to that boy, Mike Johnson. Wrap it up.
Our new trade policy will also be great
I'm a
for
little
the
late, guys. I
American
just
farmer.
got
I
home from
love
work,
the farmer.
so y'all know how that goes.
Who will now be selling into our home market, the USA, because nobody is going to be able to compete with you.
There you go, baby.
Because there's goods that come in from other countries and companies. They're really in a bad position in so many different ways. They're uninspected. They may be very dirty and disgusting, and they come in and they pour in, and they hurt.
One of those crowns I have here.
Oh my gosh! And
fell. I put some like kind of a cement.
Come on, man.
Be a little bit of an adjustment period. We had that before when I made the deal with China, $50 billion of purchases. And I said, just bear with me. And they did. They did. Probably have to bear with me again. And this will be even better. That was great. The problem with it was that Biden didn't enforce it. He didn't enforce it. $50 billion of purchases. And we were doing great, but Biden did not enforce it. And it hurt our farmers. But our farmers are going to have a field day right now. So to our farmers, have a lot of fun. I love you too. I love you too. It's all going to happen.
Almost. Trump is doing so much for the American people that Joe Biden
And I have also
can't even
imposed
dream
a
of doing.
25% tariff on foreign aluminum, copper, lumber, and steel, because if we don't have, as an example, steel and lots of other things, we don't have a military, and frankly, we just won't have a country very long.
That's right.
Here today is a proud American steelworker, fantastic person from Decatur, Alabama. Jeff Denard has been working at the same steel plant for 27 years in a job that has allowed him to serve as the captain of his local volunteer fire department, raise 7 children with his beautiful wife, Nicole, and over the years provide a loving home for more than 40 foster children. So great, Jeff.
That boy's father, Abraham. This, you having 7 kids, bro, was a blessing.
Thank you, Jeff.
Good job, Jeff. That's a hard-working patriot right there, man. That's who we clap for right there, man.
Stories like
years
Jeff's
in the steel
remind us
mill.
that
That's what I'm
tariffs
talking
are
about.
not just about protecting American jobs. They're about protecting the soul of our country. Tariffs are about making America rich again and making America great again. And it's happening, and it will happen rather quickly. There'll be a little disturbance, but we're okay with that. It won't be much. No, you're not. Oh.
Oh, snap.
And look where Biden took us. Very low, the lowest we've ever been.
Right, stupid.
Jeff, I want to thank you very much. And I also want to recognize another person who has devoted herself to foster care community. She works so hard on it. A very loving person, our magnificent First Lady of the United States.
Thank you. Did you see the video with all the Dems doing the same speech word for word? I haven't, but I'm not surprised at this point. I'm not surprised at this point, bro. These people are crazy.
Melania's work has yielded incredible results, helping prepare our nation's future leaders as they enter the workforce. Our First Lady is joined by 2 impressive young women, very impressive. Haley Ferguson, who benefited from the First Lady's Fostering the Future initiative and is poised to complete her education and become a teacher. And Elliston Berry, who became a victim of an illicit deepfake image produced by a peer. With Elliston's help, the Senate just passed the Take It Down Act, and this is so important. Thank you very much, John. John Thune, thank you. Stand up, John. Thank you, John.
Oh, God. Is that going to work for me in this one?
Thank you all very much.
Sorry, don't work. But good job on that, man. Y'all ain't going to clap for that?
Thank
you. Are disgusting.
And thank you to John Thune and the Senate.
Benny Johnson played it earlier, and it's effing hilarious.
To criminalize the publication of such images online is terrible, terrible.
Yeah,
thing.
Benny, my guy, man. I love.
And once
Benny
it passes
he
the
was in
House, I
Chicago
look
not too long
forward
ago,
to
DNC.
signing that bill into law. Thank you. And I'm going to use that bill for myself, too, if you don't mind. Because nobody gets treated worse than I do online. Nobody. That's great. Thank you very much to the Senate. Thank you.
I bet Benny.
But if we truly care about protecting Americans' children, no step is more crucial than securing America's borders. Over the past 4 years, 21 million people poured into the United States. Many of them were murderers, human traffickers, gang members, and other criminals from the streets of dangerous cities, all throughout the world. Because of Joe Biden's insane and very dangerous open border policies, they are now strongly embedded in our country.
Oh my God, Joe Biden!
We are getting them out and getting them out.
Joe Biden sucks, bro. I cannot believe this dude is going on. Thank Christ. This dude was unhinged, bro. With the swipe of his pen.
I want to thank Tom Homan.
Yeah!
I want to thank you and Paul of Border Patrol. I want to thank you.
Clapping already, boys. Shout out to Tom Homan. Let's go. He cleaned up Chicago, baby.
Law enforcement in general is incredible. We have to take care of our law enforcement. Have to.
Stand up for Tom Homan.
Last year.
Let's go, man. Look serious,
a
Tom.
brilliant 22-year-old nursing student named Laken Riley, the best in her class, admired by everybody, went out for a jog on the campus of the University of Georgia. That morning, Laken was viciously attacked, assaulted, beaten, brutalized, and horrifically murdered. Laken was stolen from us by a savage illegal alien gang member who was arrested while trespassing across Biden's open southern border and then set loose into the United States under the heartless policies of that failed administration. It was indeed a failed administration. He had then been arrested and released in a Democrat-run sanctuary city, a disaster, before ending the life of this beautiful young angel. With us this evening are Laken's beloved mother, Allison, and her sister, Lauren.
Strong women, man, right there. They got some strong women, boy. Oops, sorry. I think I paused it. There's some strong women right there, boy. Facts, man. Shout out Brooks Gardner, too, man. Factually. Fuck Joe Biden. Shout out Brooks Gardner, man.
Last year, I told Laken's grieving parents that we would ensure their daughter would not have died in vain. That's why the very first bill I signed into law as your 47th president mandates the detention of all dangerous criminal aliens who
those likes up too, guys. If you guys
do,
make sure you guys
very
like
strong,
and subscribe.
powerful act.
That's what I'm talking about, man. You gotta respect it, guys. Democrat, Republican, you gotta respect it. Everybody should be clapping.
It's called the
Dems ain't gonna clap for that.
So Allison and Lauren, America will never ever forget our beautiful Laken Pope Riley.
Ain't nobody ever gonna forget those that had their lives lost to these illegal immigrants, man. Like Brooks' daughter, Laken Riley. Like, this stuff matters, bro, and they over there not clapping. These people are pathetic. MJ, what up, man? Welcome to the live stream.
Thank you very much. Since taking office, my administration has launched the most sweeping border and immigration crackdown in American history, and we quickly achieved the lowest numbers of illegal border crossers ever recorded. Thank you.
Will that work for me? Probably not gonna work. Yeah, they're communists, bro. Straight up.
The media and our friends in the
Shout out to
Democrat
everybody
Party
in the
kept
live
saying
chat
we
too,
needed
guys.
new
You guys are the real
legislation. We
MVPs.
must have legislation to secure the border. But it turned out that all we really needed was a new president.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Man,
Joe
Trump,
Biden
you
didn't
man.
just open our borders, he flew illegal aliens over them to overwhelm our schools,
Put them in
hospitals, and
planes, though.
communities throughout the
Factual.
country.
This dude's
Entire
up.
towns like Aurora, Colorado, and Springfield, Ohio, buckled
Chicago.
under the weight of the migrant occupation and corruption like nobody's ever seen before. Beautiful towns destroyed. Now, just as I promised in my inaugural address, we are achieving the great liberation of America.
That's right, baby.
But there's still
He put my boy Tom on.
is
That's what I'm
much
talking
work
about.
to be done. Here tonight is a woman
He
I have
doing
gotten
the real
to know,
work. He started
Alexis
A1.
Gary from Houston. Wonderful woman. Last June, Alexis's 12-year-old daughter, her precious Jocelyn, walked to a nearby convenience store. She was kidnapped, tied up, assaulted for 2 hours under a bridge, and horrifically murdered. Arrested and charged with this heinous crime are 2 illegal alien monsters from Venezuela, released into America by the last administration through their ridiculous open border. The death of this beautiful 12-year-old girl and the agony of her mother and family touched our entire nation greatly. Alexis, I promised that we would always remember your daughter, your magnificent daughter. And earlier tonight, I signed an order keeping my word to you. One thing I have learned about Jocelyn is that she loved animals so much. She loved nature. Across Galveston Bay, from where Jocelyn lived in Houston, you will find a magnificent national wildlife refuge, a pristine, peaceful, 34,000-acre sanctuary for all of God's creatures on the edge of the Gulf of America. Alexis, moments ago,
I like and subscribe if you guys are new.
However you book your car, first check Kayak to filter your rental search by car type to find exactly what you need. Then do what people do.
I'm so tired of these ads.
If you would, may I have the order?
Mm-hmm. Find that joint. Yeah. Hey, Brooke, I'm still working on it, man. As soon as I ain't gonna lie to you, Brooke, there's a lot of stuff going on when it comes to because they always fishing for a story. But as soon as all of this migrant stuff died down, I'm going to definitely, bro, get your story out. I'm trying as hard as I can, bro. Please believe me.
Prison gang, the toughest gang they say in the world, known as Tren de Aragua. 2 weeks ago, I officially designated this gang along with MS-13 and the bloodthirsty Mexican drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations.
Put the camera on the deals. You see them? Oh my God! They are literally against the country. Oh my gosh, bro! They are literally against America.
In the same category as ISIS, and that's not good for them. Countless thousands of these terrorists were welcomed into the U.S. by the Biden administration. But now every last one will be rounded up and forcibly removed from our country, or if they're too dangerous, put in jails, standing trial in this country, because we don't want them to come back ever.
Here.
With us this evening is a warrior on the front lines of that battle, Border Patrol Agent Roberto Ortiz. Great guy.
There you go, man. Can you guys see me fine, or do I have to up the quality? Can you guys see me? You look kind of blurry on my side, but just let me know if y'all can see me.
And another agent were patrolling by the Rio Grande near an area known as Cartel Island. Doesn't sound too nice to me. When heavily armed gunmen started shooting at them, Roberto saw that his partner was totally exposed, at great danger, and he leapt into action, returning fire and providing crucial seconds for his fellow agent to seek safety, just barely. I have some of the prints of that event, and it was not good. Agent Ortiz, we salute you for your great courage and for your line of fire that you took and for the bravery that you showed. We honor you, and we will always honor you. Thank you, Roberto, very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you for serving the country, man. That's not hard. I mean, that's not easy, bro. That's real hard. You can lose like a limb or an organ, bro, by the way.
Thank you, Roberto.
And they just piss on us like we nothing.
And I actually got to know him on my many calls to the border.
That's right, Mac America.
Great gentleman.
That's right, baby.
The territory to the immediate south of our border is now dominated entirely by criminal cartels that murder, rape, torture, and exercise total control. They have total control over a whole nation, posing a grave threat to our national security. The cartels are waging war on America, and it's time for America to wage war on the cartels, which we are doing.
That's right. Like, come on, bro. You gotta clap for that. Why are they not clapping? These people are insane. I'm literally just watching the games right now, and they suck. That's right. That's right, Rain. USA, baby. Oh, snap. I'm sorry, guys.
Send me this funding, signed it into law. So, Mr. Speaker, John Thune, both of you, I hope you're going to be able to do that, Mr. Speaker.
My bad, guys.
Mr. Leader, thank you. Thank you very much. And let's get it to me. I'll sign it so fast, you won't even believe it.
This clap is for Pete. This is for you, Pete.
And as we reclaim our sovereignty, we must also bring back law and order to our cities and towns.
That's right. Especially Chicago, man.
In recent years, our justice system has been turned upside down by radical left lunatics.
There you go.
Many jurisdictions virtually seized enforcing the law against dangerous repeat offenders while weaponizing law enforcement against political opponents like me.
Right.
My administration has acted swiftly and decisively to restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law, starting at the FBI and the DOJ. Pam, good luck. Cash, wherever you may be, good luck.
Go, man. Pam Bundy,
good luck. Pam Bundy.
Let's go. Let's go.
So important. Going to do a great job.
We love you guys.
Thank you.
Literally. Cash.
Thank you, Cash.
Yes, sir. He about to clean up shop.
They've already started very strong. They're going
Yeah,
to do
they
a
have.
fantastic job. You're going to be very proud of them.
They absolutely have.
We're also once again giving our police officers the support, protection, and respect they so dearly deserve. They have to get it. They have such a hard, dangerous job, but we're going to make it less dangerous. The problem is the bad guys don't respect the law, but they're starting to respect it, and they soon will respect it. This also includes our great fire departments throughout the country. Our firemen and women are unbelievable people, and we'll never forget them. And besides that, they voted for me in record numbers, so I have no choice.
Ladies and gentlemen out there after all. Stand up and clap, you dummies.
1 year ago this month, 31-year-old New York police officer Jonathan Diller, unbelievably wonderful person and a great officer, was gunned down at a traffic stop on Long Island. I went to his funeral.
That bum monkey has to go.
The vicious criminal charged with his murder had 21 prior arrests, and they were rough arrests, too. He was a real bad one. The thug in the seat next to him had 14 prior arrests and went by the name of Killer. He was Killer. He killed other people, they say, a lot of them. I attended Officer
Dude's
Diller's
name is
service,
Killer, though.
when I met
what the
his wife and 1-year-old son, Ryan, it was very inspirational, actually. His widow's name is Stephanie, and she is here tonight. Stephanie, thank you very much, Stephanie. Thank you very much.
Damn, man, this stuff be killing me. This stuff be so sad. 11 prior arrests, though? Like, what are we doing, bro?
Stephanie, we're going to make sure that Ryan knows his dad was a true hero, New York's finest, and we're going to get these cold-blooded killers and repeat offenders off our streets, and we're going to do it fast. Got to stop it. They get out with 28 arrests. They push people into subway trains. They hit people over the head, back of the head with baseball bats. We got to get them out of here.
Absolutely.
I've already signed an executive order requiring a mandatory death penalty for anyone who murders a police officer. And tonight I'm asking Congress to pass that policy into permanent law.
Mandates. We're going to get theirs, man. Don't worry about it. We're going to get theirs.
I'm also asking for a new crime bill getting tough on repeat offenders while enhancing protection for American police officers.
I hear you back
so
there.
So they can do their jobs without fear of their lives being totally destroyed. They don't want to be killed. We're not going to let them be killed.
You're weird! Stop! You're weird, bro!
Joining us in the gallery tonight is a young man who truly loves our police. His name is DJ Daniel. He is 13 years old, and he has always dreamed of becoming a police officer.
Hey! Let's go! Hey, shout out to the kid, man. Pull up on the kid. Hey. Your boy Patriot, man. Let's go. The Patriot, baby. Woo! Shout out to the kid, man.
But in 2018, DJ was diagnosed with brain cancer. The doctors gave him 5 months at most to live. That was more than 6 years ago.
God, man. Good God, bro. Y'all ain't the damn are evil. They're literally evil. How can you not clap for
Since
that?
that time, DJ and his dad have been on a quest to make his dream come true, and DJ has been sworn in as an honorary law enforcement officer.
That's what I'm
Actually,
talking about,
a number
man.
of times.
And they're so
The
sick.
police love him. The police department.
They're sick, guys. They are literally sick for not clapping for that kid.
Are you looking to start your own business? Well, look no further than busy.com. Right now, we'll complete your LLC filing free.
They are so wrong for that.
On Curran to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service.
You officially an agent, my boy. Let's go, man. Oh my. They just made this kid an Asian. Oh, look at that. Come on, man. And the Dems are not even clapping, bro. Let's go, kid!
Thank you,
And he
DJ.
black, bro. Y'all trying to call this man racist?
DJ's doctors believe his cancer likely came from a chemical he was exposed to when he was younger.
Trump, man, is
Since 1975, rates of child cancer have increased by more than 40%. Reversing this trend is one of the top priorities for our new presidential commission to make America healthy again, chaired by our new Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Wow. Wow. This is amazing, bro. Like, and the sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. Yeah, the stream kind of broke a little bit, but I got it back, I believe.
Teachers and administrators conspired
back,
to
guys.
deceive
We
January and her husband while encouraging her daughter to use a new name and pronouns. They, them pronoun, actually, all without telling January, who is here tonight and is now a
Should be
courageous
back, guys. I don't
advocate
know what's going
against
on.
this form of child abuse. January, thank you.
We back. Okay, cool.
Thank you very much.
I don't know what happened, guys, but thank you for bearing with me. Please.
Thank you. Stories like this are why, shortly after taking office, I signed an executive order
Be
banning
back. Okay,
public
cool.
schools from indoctrinating our children with transgender ideology. I also signed an order to cut off all taxpayer funding to any institution that engages in the sexual mutilation of our youth.
Do it, man. Actually, because that's doing a little too much.
And now I want Congress to pass a bill permanently banning and criminalizing sex changes on children and forever ending the lie that any child is trapped in the wrong body. This is a big lie.
Right, man. You are what God made you.
And our message to every child in America is that you are perfect exactly the way God
made
you.
There you go, man. There you go, baby. Gotta be racist, Fred. They have to be racist. How can you not clap for a kid who's survived brain
cancer? Out of our schools and out of our military, and it's already out, and it's out of our society. We don't want it. Wokeness is trouble. Wokeness is bad. It's gone. It's gone. And we feel so much better for it, don't we? Don't we feel better?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Our service members won't be activists and ideologues. They will be fighters and warriors. They will fight for our country. And Pete, congratulations. Secretary of Defense, congratulations.
Pete, excellent. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Superman.
And he's not big into the woke movement, I can tell you. I know him well. I am pleased to report that in January, the U.S. Army had its single best recruiting month in 15 years, and that all armed services are having among the best recruiting results ever in the history of our services. What a difference.
Why are they not clapping? What's going on with that? Can they not be politically
and you know,
leaning?
It was just a few months ago where the results were exactly the opposite. We couldn't recruit anywhere. We couldn't recruit. Now we're having the best results just about that we've ever had. What a tremendous turnaround. It's really a beautiful thing to see. People love our country again. It's very simple. They love our country and they love being in our military again. So it's a great thing.
Yeah, a lot of people get enrolled in the military. That's true. That's true. That's absolutely true.
We're joined tonight by a young man, Jason Hartley, who knows the weight of that call of duty. Jason's father, grandfather, and great-grandfather all wore the uniform. Jason tragically lost his dad, who was also a Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy when he was just a boy, and now he wants to carry on the family legacy of service. Jason is a senior in high school, a 6-letter varsity athlete, a really good athlete, they say, a brilliant student with a 4.46, that's good, GPA. And his greatest dream is to attend the U.S. Military Academy at West Point.
Yeah, let's go, man. The title right there. Did you see Bernie driving that R8? No.
And Jason, that's a very big deal getting in. That's a hard one to get into. But
right.
I'm pleased to inform you that your application has been accepted. You will soon be joining the Corps of Cadets.
What? Shout out to the kid. Let's go. Don't think they can. Crazy Bernie. Did you see Bernie driving that? All right. No. Crazy Bernie. Fizzle.
Thank you. Jason, you're going to be on the long gray line, Jason. As Commander-in-Chief, my focus is on building the most powerful military of the future.
Oh, God, bro.
As a first step, I'm asking Congress to fund a state-of-the-art Golden Dome missile defense shield to protect our homeland, all made in the USA.
Can the generals not clap, the military guys?
And Ronald Reagan wanted to do it long ago, but the technology just wasn't there, not even close. But now we have the technology. It's incredible, actually. And other places have
With a huge difference in the
Israel
State of the
has it.
Union just
Other
compared to the last
places
Nora.
have it.
Yeah.
And the United States should have it too, right, Tim? Right? They should have it too. So I want to thank you. But it's a very, very important. This is a very dangerous world. We should have it. We want to be protected, and we're going to protect our citizens like never before. To boost our defense industrial base, we are also going to resurrect the American shipbuilding industry, including commercial shipbuilding and
they're supposed to be
military
neutral.
shipbuilding.
Okay.
And for that purpose, I am announcing tonight that we will create a new Office of Shipbuilding in the White House and offer special tax incentives to bring this industry home to America where it belongs. We used to make so many ships. We don't make them anymore very much, but we're going to make them very fast, very soon. It will have a huge impact. To further enhance our national security, my administration will be reclaiming the Panama Canal, and we've already started doing it.
Cool. These people on the left is
Just today, a
nuts.
large American company announced they are buying both ports around the Panama Canal and lots of other things having to do with the Panama Canal and a couple of other canals. The Panama Canal was built by Americans for Americans, not for others, but others could use it. But it was built at tremendous cost of American blood and treasure. 38,000 workers died building the Panama Canal. They died of malaria.
Damn.
They died of snake bites and mosquitoes. Not a nice place to work. They paid them very highly to go there, knowing there was a 25% chance that they would die.
In the world, if I should.
The most expensive project also that was ever built in our country's history, if you bring it up to modern day costs. It was given away by the Carter administration for $1, but that agreement has been violated very severely.
If a man really hated ads, here's what he would do. Day one, he would install Pi on his computer without spending a dime because it's 100% free. Day two.
Okay. Gee. Nancy Mace.
And we have Marco Rubio in charge. Good luck, Marco. Now, we know who to blame if anything goes wrong. Marco's been amazing, and he's going to do a great job. Think of it. He got 100 votes. You know, he was approved with actually 99, but the 100th was this gentleman, and I feel very certain. So let's assume he got 100 votes. And I'm either very, very happy about that or I'm very concerned about it. But he's already proven. I mean, he's a great gentleman. He's respected by everybody, and we appreciate you voting for Marco. He's going to do a fantastic job. Thank you. Thank you. He's doing a great job. Great job. And I also have a message tonight for the incredible people of Greenland. We strongly support your right to determine your own future.
Shut up, Jim.
We welcome you into the United States of America. We need Greenland for national security and even international security, and we're working with everybody involved to try and get it. But we need it really for international world security, and I think we're going to get it. One way or the other, we're going to get it.
Yeah, facts.
We will keep you safe. We will make you rich, and together we will take Greenland to heights like you have never thought possible before. It's a very small population, but very, very large piece of land and very, very important for military security. America is once again standing strong against the forces of radical Islamic terrorism.
The person behind
3.5 years ago, ISIS terrorists killed 13 American service members and countless others in the Abbey Gate bombing during the disastrous and incompetent withdrawal from Afghanistan.
Man.
Not that they were withdrawing, it was the way they withdrew. Perhaps the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country.
Factual.
Tonight, I am pleased to announce that we have just apprehended the top terrorist responsible for that atrocity, and he is right now on his way here to face the swift sword of American justice.
That's right. These people are not clapping for anything. They are literally pathetic. Fucking sore losers.
And I want to thank especially the government of Pakistan for helping arrest this monster. This was a very momentous day for those 13 families who I actually got to know very well, most of them, whose children were murdered, and the many people that were so badly, over 42 people, so badly injured on that fateful day in Afghanistan. What a horrible day. Such incompetence was shown.
It's TDS, boy.
Putin saw what happened. I guess he said, wow, maybe this is my chance. That's how bad it was. Should have never happened. Grossly incompetent people. I spoke to many of the parents and loved ones, and they were all in our hearts tonight. Just spoke to them on the phone. We had a big call.
Yes, this is so real.
Every one of them called, and everybody was on the line, and they did nothing but cry with happiness. They were very happy, as happy as you can be under those circumstances. Their child, brother, sister, son, daughter was killed for no reason whatsoever. In the Middle East, we're bringing back our hostages from Gaza. In my first term, we achieved one of the most groundbreaking peace agreements in generations, the Abraham Accords.
I know a few people with the dementia. Yeah. How many drinks for it? I'm not sure, but we'll find out sooner or later.
And now we're going to build on that foundation to create a more peaceful and prosperous future for the entire region. A lot of things are happening in the Middle East. People have been talking about that so much lately with everything going on with Ukraine and Russia. But a lot of things are happening in the Middle East. It's a rough neighborhood, actually. I'm also working tirelessly to end the savage conflict in Ukraine. Millions of Ukrainians and Russians have been needlessly killed or wounded in this horrific and brutal conflict with no end in sight. The United States has sent hundreds of billions of dollars to support Ukraine's defense with no security, with no anything.
Vladimir Zelensky wants to act like a damn 7-year-old kid. Entitled jerk. Like he deserves our tax dollars.
Do you want to keep it going for another 5 years?
No.
Yeah, you would say Pocahontas says yes.
Right. Right, you would clap. You would clap.
2,000 people are being killed every single week. More than that. They're Russian young people. They're Ukrainian young people. They're not Americans, but I want it to stop. Meanwhile, Europe has sadly spent more money buying Russian oil and gas than they have spent on defending Ukraine by far. Think of that. They've spent more buying Russian oil and gas than they have defending. And we've spent perhaps $350 billion, like taking candy from a baby. That's what happened. And they've spent $100 billion. What a difference that is. And we have an ocean separating us, and they don't. But we're getting along very well with them, and lots of good things are happening. Biden has authorized more money in this fight than Europe has spent by billions and billions of dollars. It's hard to believe that they wouldn't have stopped it and said at some point, come on, let's equalize. You got to be equal to us. But that didn't happen. Earlier today, I received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine. The letter reads, Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Nobody wants peace more than the Ukrainians, he said. My team and I stand ready to work under President Trump's strong leadership to get a peace that lasts. We do really value how much America has done to help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty and independence.
Sounds like a jam.
Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time that is convenient for you. I appreciate that he sent this letter, just got it a little while ago. Simultaneously, we've had serious discussions with Russia and have received strong signals that they are ready for peace. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be beautiful?
That's the goal. That's absolutely the goal. If you don't want peace, why are you here, Zelensky?
It's time to stop this madness. It's time to halt the killing. It's time to end this senseless war. If you want to end wars, you have to talk to both sides.
That's right.
Nearly 4 years ago, amid rising tensions, a history teacher named Mark Fogel was detained in Russia and sentenced to 14 years in a penal colony. Rough stuff. The previous administration barely lifted a finger to help him. They knew he was innocent, but they had no idea where to begin. But last summer, I promised his 95-year-old mother, Malphine, that we would bring her boy safely back home. After 22 days in office, I did just that, and they are here tonight.
Made us an offer. We love OAP. North Town now, everybody. You got her wish fulfilled. There you go, man. I'm already clapping.
To Mark and his great mom, we are delighted to have you safe and
Hold on,
sound
guys. Give me
and
1
with
minute.
us.
Give me 1 second.
As fate would have it, Mark Fogel was born in a small rural town in Butler, Pennsylvania. Have you heard of it? Where his mother has lived for the past 78 years. I just happened to go there last July 13th for a rally. That was not pleasant. And that is where I met his beautiful mom right before I walked onto that stage. And I told her I would not forget what she said about her son. And I never did I? Never forgot. Less than 10 minutes later, at that same rally, gunfire rang out, and a sick and deranged assassin unloaded 8 bullets from his sniper's perch into a crowd of many thousands of people. My life was saved by a fraction of an inch, but some were not so lucky. Corey Comparator was a firefighter, a veteran, a Christian, a husband, a devoted father, and above all, a protector. When the sound of gunshots pierced the air, it was a horrible sound. Corey knew instantly what it was and what to do. He threw himself on top of his wife and daughters and shielded them from the bullets with his own body. Corey was hit really hard. You know the story from there. He sacrificed his life to save theirs. 2 others, very fine people, were also seriously hit. But thankfully, with the help of 2 great country doctors, we thought they were gone. And
with the plan Planet Fitness Black, you'll get your first month free when you join today. Sign up for just $1 down, $24.99 a month, and get your first month.
By Corey's wife, Helen, who was his high school sweetheart, and their two beloved daughters, Allison and Kaylee. Thank you. To Helen, Allison, and Kaylee, Corey is looking down on his three beautiful ladies right now, and he is cheering you on. He loves you. He is cheering you on. Corey was taken from us much too soon, but his destiny was to leave us all with a shining example of the selfless devotion of a true American patriot. It was love like Corey's that built our country, and it's love like Corey's that is going to make our country more majestic than ever before. I believe that my life was saved that day in Butler for a very good reason. I was saved by God to make America great again. I believe that. Thank you. Thank you very much. From the patriots of Lexington and Concord to the heroes of Gettysburg and Normandy, from the warriors who crossed the Delaware to the trailblazers who climbed the Rockies, and from the legends who soared at Kitty Hawk to the astronauts who touched the moon, Americans have always been the people who defied all odds, transcended all dangers, made the most extraordinary sacrifices, and did whatever it took to defend our children, our country, and our freedom. And as we have seen in this chamber tonight, that same strength, faith, love, and spirit is still alive and thriving in the hearts of the American people. Despite the best efforts of those who would try to censor us, silence us, break us, destroy us, Americans are today a proud, free, sovereign, and independent nation that will always be free, and we will fight for it till death. We will never let anything happen to our beloved country, because we are a country of doers, dreamers, fighters, and survivors. Our ancestors crossed a vast ocean, strode into the unknown wilderness, and carved their fortunes from the rock and soil of a perilous and very dangerous frontier. They chased our destiny across a boundless continent. They built the railroads, laid the highways, and graced the world with American marvels like the Empire State Building, the mighty Hoover Dam, and the towering Golden Gate Bridge. They lit the world with electricity, broke free of the force of gravity, fired up the engines of American industry, vanquished the communists, fascists, and Marxists all over the world, and gave us countless modern wonders sculptured out of iron, glass, and steel. We stand on the shoulders of these pioneers who won and built the modern age, these workers who poured their sweat into the skylines of our cities, these warriors who shed their blood on fields of battle and gave everything they had for our rights and for our freedom. Now it is our time to take up the righteous cause of American liberty. And it is our turn to take America's destiny into our own hands and begin the most thrilling days in the history of our country. This will be our greatest era. With God's help, over the next 4 years, we are going to lead this nation even higher, and we are going to forge the freest, most advanced, most dynamic, and most dominant civilization ever to exist on the face of this earth. We are going to create the highest quality of life, build the safest and wealthiest and healthiest and most vital communities anywhere in the world. We are going to conquer the vast frontiers of science, and we are going to lead humanity into space and plant the American flag on the planet Mars and even far beyond. And through it all, we are going to rediscover the unstoppable power of the American spirit. And we are going to renew unlimited promise of the American dream. Every single day, we will stand up and we will fight, fight, fight for the country our citizens believe in and for the country our people deserve. My fellow Americans, get ready for an incredible future because the golden age of America has only just begun. It will be like nothing that has ever been seen before. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
Amazing speech, guys. That was amazing. Nothing he said was wrong. He treated the Dems like perfect. Perfect speech. Mike Johnson, you know what I'm saying? J.D. Vance. MAGA, baby! Now let's see what they show afterwards. Show the Democrats now.
Thank you very much. Great job. Thank you. Great honor. Thank you.
Let's go, baby. MAGA.
Get this place going. Right? Thank you. It's a great honor. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you very much.
They can't be political, but they know. Yes, sir. It was good.
Thank you. See you soon.
You know we're going to watch the Dems respond.
Great guy. Thank you.
Ian is probably at it right now.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you can definitely see the difference.
Thank you. Don't forget.
So good. Yeah, it's good. So good, sir. The best. Terrific, Mr. Grill.
You the man, Trump, the man, baby.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good job, Mr. President. Thanks.
Thank you.
Great.
Thanks again, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thanks for the phone call last night, too.
Absolutely. You know that. Thank you. I'll do this. Give me the information.
I'm not going to give it to you. Sorry.
Thank you, everybody. Great speech.
Great speech, baby.
Best speech ever.
Yes.
All right, guys. So my response to the speech. So you guys got to excuse the green screen, but I think the speech was absolutely amazing. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't see anything that he said that was wrong, and I love how he called out the Dems on everything that they was wrong about throughout the past 4 years. You know what I'm saying? It's like the LGBT woke stuff. I mean, it's gone. And the economy is doing really, really like bad under Biden, but Trump is going to fix that within the next year and a half, guys. So we don't know how bad, like, you know, Biden has put us. Well, we know we're $37 trillion in debt at least. So we know that Biden has been funding this war with Ukraine, which honestly, in my opinion, guys, after watching Zelensky, I don't really think he is appreciative of what we've given him. I think we've given him over 100 through $300 billion to fund this war, and he's done absolutely nothing. So my thing is this. Do we keep funding this war knowing that? Because here's my thing. I believe, this is just me, I don't think Zelensky's going to win this war. That's just my opinion. So my thing is this. Either you look for peace with Putin or you finish this war out by yourself, because nobody's going to keep funding this war. It's just my opinion, guys. Look, you guys can think whatever you want, but I don't think he's beating Putin. Like, let's just be honest here. Ukraine used to be a part of Russia. What do you mean, like, Russia versus Ukraine? That's just like Texas going to war with the rest of the United States. That doesn't make sense. But, guys, I think it was an absolutely amazing speech. Absolutely. When I say it was amazing, guys, it was, like, amazing. Like, I don't even know what else to call it. They should just put it on the debt. They should. But that's what the minerals deal was for. You see what I'm saying? But Zelensky, he's not acting like he's trying to end this war. That's the thing. Like, do you want to end the war or not, Zelensky? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta choose here, bro, because the American people aren't gonna keep paying for this. Like, we have babies to feed, we have kids to feed. We have our own selves to feed, so we can keep ourselves, you know what I'm saying, energetic to keep feeding our kids. We don't have time for this, bro. Like, you and your short Napoleon complex, go somewhere with that. We don't care about that, bro. We care about Americans now. We don't care. Look, I'm not saying we don't care about Ukrainians. I'm not saying we don't care about Russians or anything like that. I'm just saying, guys, we have to put America first. That's just my opinion. Pay us back. Facts. 20% is going to the debt, 20% to us. Hey, as long as we got the people that we have now in office, that money will for sure go to the American people. But guys, do you guys like me doing these reactions? Because I mean, I see I can just do them myself now. So I mean, do you guys rocking with it or not? Because I mean, I know I got the main show and things like that, but if you guys just want me to like just react to videos and stuff like that, I mean, I'll be more than happy to do it. For sure. Say anything is great from you, man. Hey, appreciate that, Pete. Appreciate that, Brooke. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know, man. I like hanging out too, bro. I wish we can go to a bar or something, Larry. Seriously. But yeah, guys, I'm trying to get used to this stream and stuff, so y'all got to bear with me a little bit. But, I mean, other than that, guys, I mean, we're going to just be trying to do this as much as possible. Because, I mean, clearly you guys like the live streams. I like the live stream stuff. Okay, cool. Okay. Maybe one day a meet up for your regular viewers. Yeah, man, for sure. I mean, if I get that famous, yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna forget who've been sticking with me since day one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I know, man. I know the live streams. I've been trying to get it back, guys. I've been trying to get it back. I know you guys missed the call-in show too, for sure. But you know, that stuff costs money for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? So, dude, you've been on Fox. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I shouldn't really feel like, I mean, yeah, but I don't. I work so much though, guys. It's like I don't be wanting to look tired on live. You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be the only thing. And I do a lot of overtime. That's why he say no tax on overtime, man. I'm with that. For sure. Okay, cool, guys. Cool. I was on this old house. Facts. And Pito say it's okay, honestly. Okay, man. Yeah, guys. Okay. I mean, if you guys like it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it is for the regular returning viewers, I guess, you know, so I don't see why not. Too bad it wasn't during lockdown. Yeah, facts. But yeah, guys, if you guys like the live stream stuff, I mean, I can just start live streaming like videos that I mean, why not? We can just watch some other stuff. Let's see CNN. See if they're reacting to it. Crazy libtards. Let's see what the Dems are talking about, guys. Because why not? No OT for me anymore. Okay, Bernie Sanders is speaking right now, guys. You know we got to. He looks insane. Oh my God.
Health inequality.
He looks insane.
Three richest people in America. The folks Trump invited to stand behind him at his inauguration.
He
now
literally
own
looks
more
crazy.
wealth than the bottom half of our society, 170 million Americans. Did anyone out there hear one word from the President of the United States on that enormously important issue, which gets to the very fabric of our society? So few owning so much while so many people suffer. And here's something else the president forgot to discuss. Not
Crazy
only is our life expectancy 4 years lower than other wealthy countries, the bottom 50% in this country, the working class of America, on average, live 7
Didn't you
years
receive campaign funds from big pharmaceutical
in other
company
words,
donors?
Being poor or working class in this country today is a death sentence. Did you hear any discussion tonight?
Hey, your fair share, man. Shut up.
So many of our people
Shut up, Bernie.
Are living
Let's tax the milk.
You.
This dude is so stupid, bro.
Tonight,
he says, let's tax the millionaires. Then when he becomes a millionaire, let's tax the billionaires. Like, come on, bro. We not stupid. Commie.
Warmest ever recorded, and extreme weather disturbances and natural disasters have been taking place all over the world, from California to India, across Europe to North Carolina. And yet, not surprisingly, Trump had nothing to say about climate change except,
what's up, Miss Latanya? What's going on?
Drill, baby, drill. Well, that's going to help a whole lot. And let's be clear.
How is not drilling not going to help America? Being independent when it comes to oil, not buying oil from other countries like Iran and Russia, the people you guys hate so much, what's going on? Like,
yep, I did hear Trump talk tonight about some tax breaks.
Take off the mask. And
this dude is literally insane. Somebody got to give Bernie his medication.
According to a recent study by the Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy, if all of Trump's so-called America First policies are enacted, including his tariffs, which he spoke a lot about tonight, the bottom 95% of Americans will see their taxes go up, while the richest 5%.
How did he get this set up so fast? Like, didn't the speech just end? How do you have a whole camera set up live?
Tonight,
like, how
so
are you
many words,
doing
Trump
this?
urged Congress to pass his
Bernie is
big,
paid.
beautiful budget. Do you know what's really in it? This budget would cut Medicaid by $880 billion. Oh, I guess Trump forgot to talk about that. $880 billion cut in Medicaid. According to one estimate, it means that up to 36 million Americans, including millions of children, would be thrown off the health insurance they have. Hey, a 90-minute speech tonight, not one word about throwing millions of kids off of the health insurance they have. When you cut Medicaid drastically, it means that nursing homes that receive 2/3 of their funding
He's
from
slowly
Medicaid
sliding
will either
his
have
way
to
into
shut down,
communism,
lay
bro.
off workers, or significantly scale back the services they provide seniors. Gee, I didn't hear that from Trump
First he's going to
tonight.
go to Medicaid, then he's going to go to pay your fair share.
These cuts to
We
Medicaid
get it.
for the 32 million Americans who get their health care at community health centers. And it's not just Medicaid that Trump's budget would cut.
What else is it,
It would
Bernie?
also cut nutrition assistance by at least $230 billion. Now,
Where are you getting this information from, Bernie? Like, where are you getting this information from? I literally need to know.
Support their families for the next 10 generations, 50 generations. People who live in incredible opulence. People who own their own jet planes. They own their own private islands. They own their own space.
They found someone who's 360 years old getting Social Security. No way.
Taking food out of the mouths of low-income kids. That truly is disgusting. What we are seeing is the Robin Hood principle in reverse. Taking from the poor and giving to the rich and the very, very rich. And here is
we go.
Trump has
Your fair share. Like, bro, come
weeks,
on, dude.
He and
want to
his
keep
good friend
in
Elon Musk, who was up there in the audience tonight, have been throwing hundreds of thousands of federal employees off their jobs. Now,
they're not doing anything, Bernie. They're just sitting in their home collecting a check.
Not me, it's not me. It's just those guys who work for the federal government. But I want you to think about this. Think about it for a moment. If Musk and his friends can arbitrarily throw federal workers out on the street today, what do you think Musk and his fellow billionaires will be doing tomorrow when artificial intelligence and robotics explode in this country? Do you think they'll give a damn about you and your families? No, they will treat you exactly the way they're treating federal employees today.
Bernie, he just shouted out like 20 families. Something Biden has never done.
Absurd domestic policy.
What do you mean?
That we've got to fight. For the first time in our 250-year history, we have a president who is turning his back on democracy.
This dude is
and
so
aligning
dumb.
us with authoritarianism. No, we must not abandon the people of Ukraine who were invaded by the Russian dictator, Vladimir Putin. We must always stand.
Here we go.
Let me be.
Here we go.
Regardless of where Trump is taking this country, here's what I think and what I believe the American people want us to do. They want us to end a corrupt campaign finance system. Well, golly gee, I didn't hear Mr. Trump talk about that tonight. A corrupt campaign finance system which allows a handful of billionaires to buy elections. It is beyond crazy that someone like Elon Musk can.
You see, he had to say billionaires, y'all. You see, he had to say billionaires. He didn't say millionaires because he's a millionaire. This dude is such a dumbass.
To Netanyahu's brutal war in Gaza, can expect to be opposed
Oh, now
by
you
millions
against
of dollars
Netanyahu
in campaign
now.
contributions coming from AIPAC. The American people want us to end this disastrous Citizens United
This
Supreme
is
Court
so
decision
dumb.
and move to the public funding of elections.
This is so stupid.
Democracy is supposed to be about one person, one vote, not billionaires buying the political
Not
candidates of their
billionaires.
choice.
There you go again.
And further, no, we should not be giving tax breaks to billionaires. That's
Oh
not what we
my
should be
God,
doing.
yo,
We must
you know what?
demand
I
that the wealthiest
can't with
people
Bernie.
in this country start paying their fair
Yo,
raise the
I
federal minimum
cannot
wage
with Bernie.
of $7.25 an hour to a living wage of at least $17 an hour. We must make it easier for workers to join trade unions, grow the union movement, and prevent corporations
Yo,
from
I
violating
cannot
labor
with
laws
Bernie
with
Sanders,
impunity
bro.
by passing the PRO Act, legislation that I will be introducing tomorrow. No,
Oh
we
Lord,
are
not
not going to cut
tomorrow.
Social Security. Quite the contrary. We must expand Social Security benefits and extend its solvency for the next 75 years by scrapping the cap that allows a billionaire to pay the same amount into Social Security as a truck driver. Too many of our seniors are hurting today.
He literally used to say the same thing about millionaires, bro. This dude is such a dummy.
$15,000 a year or less. Further, instead of making massive cuts to Medicaid, we must join
What is
every other
somebody going
major
to do
country
with
in
S17?
guaranteeing
Oh, $17
healthcare
an
to
hour.
all of our people through a Medicare for all single-payer program. We must also take on the greed of the pharmaceutical industry, get them to charge us what they charge other countries, reducing prescription drug prices by 50%. And at a time of a terrible housing crisis in Vermont and in every area of our country, we must build at least 4 million units of low-income and affordable housing.
Who's gonna pay for that, Bernie?
From jacking up rent
Oh my
prices
gosh! Like
establish
he
a
literally
cap
doesn't
on
think.
rent.
Who's going to
In a
pay for
competitive
that?
global economy, we
Not
need the
me.
best educated workforce in
He
the world.
literally needs oxygen in
All of
his
our young
brain.
people must have the ability to get a higher education by making public colleges, trade
Oh my
schools, and
gosh,
universities
bro! What
tuition-free
is wrong with
and
Bernie
canceling
Sanders?
student debt. Yes, we can create millions of good-paying jobs by combating climate change and moving our energy system away
What?
from fossil fuels. And
That doesn't even make sense.
You know, I heard a lot of talk about
so to
freedom
create
tonight.
So to create millions of jobs, we have to combat climate change. How does that even make sense? Why can't you make jobs involving infrastructure?
Now, I know, because I've heard from many of you, that there are a lot of people out there who are feeling angry and frustrated at what's going on here in Washington, D.C. And some of you may feel a bit hopeless. So let me say this. At this particular moment in history, despair is not an option.
This is so
Giving up is not acceptable. And none of us have the privilege of hiding under the covers. The stakes are just too high. Let us never forget, real change only occurs when ordinary people stand up by the millions against oppression and injustice and fight.
What's injustice about what Trump's doing?
That is the history of the founding of our nation, when brave men and women
our
took
nation
on the
Bro, our nation was not built off of communism, Bernie. Ew.
movement, the history of the labor movement, the history of the civil rights movement, the women's movement, the environmental movement,
Here we go.
and the gay rights movement.
Here we go.
Yeah,
What?
I know.
Man, shut up, dude.
The oligarchs are enormously powerful. I deal with them every day. I know that. Yes, they have endless amounts of money. Yes, they control our economy, and they own much of the media. They have enormous influence over our political system. But from
Like
the bottom
what, bro?
of my
X?
heart, I am convinced that they can be beaten. If we stand together,
Not how y'all
and
act.
not let them divide us up by the color of our skin, or where we were born, or our religion, or the language we speak, or our sexual orientation. If we bring our people together around an agenda that works for the many,
Communist, bro.
there is nothing
You don't believe in
world
independence.
that can stop us. We can win.
His buddy
We will
Soros.
win.
Facts.
Let us go forward together.
He funded them for
Thank
sure.
you all very much.
Shut up, Bernie. No, thank you. God. Guys, I might just have to end it on that note, man. Because he is ridiculous. This dude is a clear commie. All he know is division. Seriously. Yeah, he doesn't use no common sense. Look, guys, we know Bernie's old. We know he's a communist. We know that he doesn't feel like he has to pay or do anything like that. But, man, it's like at the end of the day, Bernie Sanders, bro, what else can you do? Like, Donald Trump is going to be the president for the next 4 years. Just let him have this. What is the problem? You registered. I mean, I'm sorry, not registered. You went as an independent this year. So why are you still fighting so hard for the Dems, bro? What is going on right now? I'm not understanding, guys. Yeah, he's tired for sure. He is tired, bro. What is wrong with this dude? Man, you guys are not lying, boy. But all right, guys, I'm gonna actually just end the live stream right there. We've been on for an hour and 30 minutes. Thank you guys for sticking with me this long. If you have, I really do appreciate that. Talk about Bernie should be slapped. He should be slapped for sure, man, because this dude his dementia is definitely kicking in, guys. His dementia is kicking in bad. What's going on with this guy? Yeah, term limits for sure. I don't know why they be having these old farts in Congress anyways. I'm not understanding. That's definitely a good point. There definitely need to be term limits. For sure. All right, guys. Yep, I'm finna head out. Thank you guys for sticking with me in the live. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you guys check out some more videos under the channel. But if you guys do like this, I'm just gonna be, reacting, to the videos and stuff. Like how the other YouTubers do it. Like I'm not gonna get rid of the show, of course, but I mean, I see you guys like the little, had a video playing while I'm reacting type thing. So I mean, I don't see why not, We got Sharon Abbott in the building. Oh my gosh. Shout out Miss Sharon Abbott. You just missed the live, but I promise we're gonna be doing this a lot more, guys. We're gonna be doing these reactions a lot more. Thank you, 79, for sticking with me this long, guys. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, sorry, Miss Abbott. Yeah. We just reacted to Bernie Sanders with his speech after Donald Trump's. It was absolutely ridiculous. Basically, he sounded like a average communist, like usual. So, yeah, we ain't really got to worry about nothing like that. But yeah, guys. Yeah, for sure, we're definitely gonna be doing these reactions because I definitely I liked it. This is my first time. I mean, not my first time, but this is my first time using another streaming platform. And I like this way better. I think this is way better than I think which the one was I using? Was I using not StreamYard, but it was something else, guys. But this is way better though, for sure. But yeah, guys, Trump did absolutely amazing in his speech. I absolutely loved it. Didn't see a problem with it at all. Okay, we got Earl in the building. Keep on that idiot mayor. Hey, look, guys, it's another city hall on the 12th. So I'm going to definitely try to make that one. Well, I made the last one, but I didn't want to speak at that one. But I'm going to definitely try to speak at this next one because this dude is just ridiculous, man. He's actually going to Congress tomorrow to speak, and I'm off tomorrow. So if it's live, guys, we can definitely do that on YouTube for sure. We can absolutely do that. Yeah, I see StreamYard up in the corner. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to pay for it just to get the logo removed and stuff like that, guys. You already know how that goes. Yeah, this stuff definitely costs money. But I will never forget when Trump said that America will never be communist and Bernie turned. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, Bernie Sanders is weird, bro. Yeah, he's going to check out pretty soon. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys joining the live. We definitely gonna be doing this a lot. We definitely gonna be doing this a lot. Yeah, Bernie is ready to check out, guys. But yeah, tomorrow's a DC hearing. Brandon is getting cooked for sure. And I think Nancy Mace, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and some other people, yeah, they're gonna be definitely questioning him, guys. They're gonna cook him alive. Doesn't bother me. More money in your pocket. More money in my pocket. Is he gonna show up? He has to. If he doesn't, now look, if he doesn't show up to this, guys, they're literally gonna haul his ass in jail. He's not above the law like that. Come on, guys. He's only a mayor. He's not a governor or one of these, you know, not Cook County, but one of these county people. Yeah, for sure. He better show up. If he don't show up, he's a coward. Not paying for a logo removal. I know it just look more professional, man, without it being in the corner. You know how it is, guys. I be trying to give y'all the best content. But all right, guys, I'm serious this time. I'm definitely gonna end the live stream. But if I do see something interesting, I guess I'll just screen record and just, give you guys my input. I'm gonna definitely be doing the show and stuff, but this is definitely gonna be a part of the This is definitely gonna be a part of the show, guys. Not the show, but the channel, I should say. He won't answer the questions. He better. Shit. But all right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Probably upload another video before tonight, guys. But I'll see you guys later. And I'm out of here, guys. Peace.